Did you hear the recording of a Chinese man who was overheard saying that black people are so stupid? He said that black people are so stupid that he can come from China and go to any African country or the Caribbean countries, and he can open a shop next to a black person shop, and that he can destroy the livelihood of the black shop owners with the help of other black people, because those black people will turn away from their own to go and shop in a Chinese shop. At first I was so offended by this. I was like, oh my God, why? Who has the audacity to say something like this? But the more you think about it, the more you actually begin to see. Did you hear about that river that has just died overnight in Zambia? And the reason it's died is because a Chinese mining company they had a dam which was holding toxic waste, and it's burst and it's contaminated 100-mile long river, which countless people are dependent on that river. And yet the governments of African countries will allow these people to come pollute, and nothing's gonna get done. Look at the Niger Delta. Nobody will be able to live in the Niger Delta after what a major petroleum company did for over 100 years. And then people who live there became landless.
So now the question is this. This woman, Olukemi Adegoke Badinok, who benefited from Japa, she benefited from a government who said, you, your father and mother, come to our country, go to school, you can be born here, good hospital, good roads. She benefited from all these things. This woman has now turned around and decided it is a good idea to limit and restrict immigration coming into the UK. The woman has now decided that if she gets elected prime minister, because remember I told you she is shadow prime minister, if she gets elected, that she will do everything in her power to limit and restrict other people from getting exactly the same opportunity that her father and her mother and that she got. And she is saying this in the name of strengthening the United Kingdom. She said that the United Kingdom is not a hotel. Now let me tell you why she is absolutely wrong. Remember I told you about the economic conditions in the country. Now, let's talk about this for a second. How did Nigeria get to where it is right now? Who created this Nigerian mess? Was it a bunch of Nigerians? Why do we have these leaders that get worse and worse and worse? How did we get to the point where we have a country that everybody wants to leave? Let me tell you how we got here. First of all, Nigeria was created by the British. They were the ones who sat at the table without talking to any empire. They decided that they will create a private company.
And this is the same person. Just shortly after that, they had put her in a place that she's acting as if she is the savior of the Western civilization. Like, come on. Oh, now you're not African anymore. You're not African anymore, so you want to just destroy everything about Africa. There's nothing good that comes out of your lips about Africa. Come on. The situation that Nigeria had is a situation that any sovereign nation can have. And the question I keep asking you all is that keep, looking for fault in different countries in the continent. Do not get it twisted. A lot is going on that is bad. Our leaders are at fault. Fine, that's good, that's right. We can do better. Of course we can. But who are those who are in charge in destroying Africa? Who are those who are secretly working to see that Africa is in the shambles that Africa is in? And Kemi felt like it was Europe that saved her from this hellhole of Africa. Who was in charge of that? The same people she ran to and she's calling them savior now. They are the same people that are involved in the destruction of Africa. The same people. So you see, are we not stupid? The Chinese man was right. We are the cause of our problems most of the times. Oh, this race of people do not respect us. This race of people do not respect the black people. But why is it like that? We the black people, we have people amongst us that throw away our reputation before other races. So how would they respect us when our own people had told them not to respect us? That is it. We always betray each other. We always betray each other, and it is quite unfortunate.